Hey guys, welcome back and happy Tuesday. For some reason, I keep saying it's Wednesday, and I've been saying that since my live this morning on Wake Up and Adam. I actually called somebody out in the live chat that said happy Tuesday. I'm like, no, silly, it's Wednesday. Joke's on me. I have a lot going on, so my head is everywhere right now, and I just got a new haircut. So new year, new hair. Who's this? I don't know. Guys, we're not back to talk about me, though. We're back to talk about the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star Lisa Rinna's daughter, who is now part of the Splitsville community. So we have all the details on that and more. But before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. And don't forget to hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. With that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so yes, you heard it right. It looks like Delilah Hamlin and E.L. Booker have called it quits after over 2 years of dating. Now, this is news because we know Lisa Rinna is going to use this. She's still continuing right now. They're filming season 12 of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and she loves to use her daughters for a storyline. Here we go again. On the heels of a number of health struggles, including an accidental overdose in 2021, the 23-year-old model, who is frequently seen alongside her mom, Lisa Rinna, on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, ended things with E.L. Now, a source is sharing the reason why Delilah ended her romance. Delilah, whose dad obviously is actor Harry Hamlin, met E.L., who's famous for being a contestant on Love Island, in April of 2019 while attending Coachella. They confirmed their romance the following month. Then several months ago, while celebrating their 2-year anniversary, Delilah and E.L. shared dueling Instagram tributes to one another. And this was just a few months ago. It was, I love you forever. 2 years with you, and I couldn't have asked for a better person to do it with. This is what Delilah wrote in May of 2021, alongside a photo of the two. Now, meanwhile, in a post of his own, E.L. gushed over his past 2 years with Delilah. I fell in love with you the day we met. I wondered how we would make this work, but 2 years on, and we've done a pretty good job so far. Thousands of miles apart at times and a global pandemic to overcome, but we've always done exactly that. Overcome all that life has thrown at us. It's not always easy, and we've definitely had our ups and downs, but that's what it's all about. Thank you for accepting me for me, for showing me that being my authentic self is all I should be, and for loving me the way that you do. A couple more gray hairs on my head, but as long as you're plucking them out for me, I don't mind. Haha. I'm excited to keep learning about you, learning with you, and navigating this crazy thing we call life with, well, each other. Ending that off with, I love you, Delilah. Now, as for the reason of the split, a source says Delilah ended things to focus on her career. A source told People magazine, Delilah broke up with E.L., well, because the relationship simply ran its course. There was no cheating. She's been working and focusing on her career right now. She's doing fine and has nothing but respect for him. It was just time to close the chapter and move on. Delilah joins Amelia Hamlin, who split from her boyfriend, Scott Disick, last year after about 1 year of dating, in her newfound life as a single woman. As Real Housewives of Beverly Hills fans well know, Lisa was no fan of Scott, but always had good things to say about E.L. Booker on the show. Now, Harry Hamlin made it quite clear that he would not object if Delilah and E.L. got married, which is pretty shocking, and it does say a lot because that is the father. And Lisa had something to say about that because she said, I can't say that we agree on the same thing when it comes to Amelia and Scott. It makes me wonder, is that part of the reason that Amelia and Scott broke up? I don't actually know. Also on the show, Lisa asked, why can't it be Harry Styles? Why the f is it Scott Disick? Now, here's where I'm coming from with this. If Delilah broke up with him because she wants to focus on her career, good for you. I mean, you're only in your 20s once. Right now, you're a model. And unfortunately, we all know, unless you're like, I don't know, Cindy Crawford or Naomi Campbell, most models, you have a window. And she has a window right now. She has a window with a lot of extra fame that comes from Lisa Rinna being on the show. Also, people know who Delilah is at this point. It kind of felt like Lisa was trying to put Amelia and Delilah out there, almost like Gigi and Bella. They definitely have not experienced the same amount of fame or success, but they have done some pretty amazing things. And if she wants to get back to that, like I said, there's a window, so good for you. But when it comes to this and what this means for the show, it's kind of frustrating for me. I'm not going to lie. And I'm not frustrated that two people broke up. I'm just frustrated because I feel like no matter what, whatever's happening with Delilah or Amelia, it's always featured on the show. It's part of Lisa Rinna's storyline. Now, I'm not trying to go in too hard on Lisa Rinna, but she's either prying into somebody else's life or she's prying into her daughter's lives. And we never hear anything personal about her or Harry Hamlin. You know, unfortunately, they lost Lisa's mom this year, Lois. She was suffering from some health problems and we loved her on the show. I always thought she was amazing. So I'm sure that'll be part of her storyline this year too. And when fans were giving backlash towards Lisa saying, oh, look, your mom passed away, now you have a storyline, I was like, that's not okay. That is not something you say to somebody. She can't help that her mom passed away. And I'm sure that this is an extremely hard time for Lisa Rinna. So if it is part of her storyline and grieving and trying to figure out how to move past this and how to move on with her life without her mom, yeah, I mean, that would be interesting to see. This is a big major milestone in her life. But if it's about Delilah's breakup, let me tell you right now, I'm out. I quit. I can't watch that. I can't watch it. In last year, we were okay, kind of, we were annoyed, but we were kind of okay with the Scott Disick stuff because, well, let's just face it. I mean, nobody really had a storyline last year except for Erica Girardi because of the Girardi scandal. So we would get little sprinkled tidbits of Scott Disick or, you know, what's going on with Crystal Kungminkoff or maybe even Garcelle online dating, something like that. But it was never a real big storyline for any of the other cast members because there was no time for it. There were 22 episodes, I believe, last season or 24, something like that, with the reunion and everything included. And it was all about, it should have been Real Housewives of Girardi scandal. That's what the entire thing was about. So I don't know. I just didn't want to jump on here and give you this information and not ask what you think. I think I'm completely frustrated only because I can foresee what we have coming our way. We see each other and I just can't bear with another season of Beverly Hills and Lisa Rinna talking about her daughters. But I don't want to just give you my opinion and not ask what you think. So go ahead, comment below. Let me know. And before you go, don't forget to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. And don't forget to hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. Also, guys, tomorrow I'm posting something very exciting on my community tab. I'm going to have you all guess what I'm doing. I'll share it tomorrow. I'm excited. Part of the reason I got a new haircut, I got the eyebrows done. I got my nails clipped and whatnot, looking all good. Okay. Love you guys. Go ahead and comment below. I'll see you soon. Bye.